morning, everybody. Grand rising. Boom. Good morning, my beautiful sister, Miss Kelly Jones in the house. Good morning, Krista. Good morning, Haley. Good morning, Patty. Good morning over there in TikTok. Welcome, everybody. Grand rising. We have Miss Kelly Jones already say, let's see, Grand rising, my beautiful sister. Had a BAM. What divine 2x4 during meditation this morning on forgiveness. Oh my gosh, bam! I love it. We haven't even got rolling and you're already rolling. Look at that. Having a morning practice. I love it. This is so exciting. Please send some positive vibes to my home. My oldest son, 7, and my youngest, 10 months, both have the virus. Girl, we are sending love, light, knowing perfect health, perfect divine health, those positive energy, positive vibes, positive frequency, knowing that that is the healing energy, bringing into alignment with perfect health. Love and light to you, sister. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Grand rising, everybody. Welcome. If you're new here, I am Earth Angel Jamaica. It is a blessing and an honor to have you in this space, place, and time to join us today. This is where we come together with the collective intention of nourishing ourselves, mind, body, and spirit. We are in week 5 of an 8-week series where we are focusing on our chakras and really diving into what their function is, to the core of their function, and what some of the tools are that we can use to support it, as well as focusing on prosperity. And we focus on the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity: tithing being on Mondays, forgiveness on Tuesdays, goals on Wednesdays, and life purpose on Thursdays. So today we are focusing on on forgiveness as well, which is so perfect in alignment with working on the heart chakra, right? And we're talking about today some of the tools that we can use to bring ourselves into alignment. Good morning, my beautiful sister, Sarah Moonchild in the house. Good morning. Good morning, Pauline. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So today we're focusing, like I said, on some of those tools that we can use to help bring our heart chakra into alignment, into balance. And these, remember, the nice thing, every day we focus on different tools because we are all so unique in our own way. There are multiple tools available to us to use in order to bring balance to this chakra, okay, and to obtain it. So what doesn't work for me might work for you, and what works for you might not work for me, vice versa, right? Or a different combination here and there. So that's why we share all of them across the board. And we don't even really have time to get into every one of the tools that we have available to use, but we do our best to touch bases on it, right? Because we only have an hour. We come together every day. So that's why we focus a little bit more each day, taking a full week to focus on one chakra at a time so that we really can master our energy. That's what it's about, is learning how to master our own energy right here. Master this world, right? So with that being said, good morning, good morning, good morning, Gina. Welcome, sister. Grand rising. So you guys, I do apologize today. I am experiencing, last week we were in the solar plexus, and one thing I do know to be true, we talk about it all the time, the unseen creating the seen. As we are working through each one of these chakras every week, I'm doing the work. I know you guys are too, because even when we set the intention to come into balance, to get to understand something different, we're already setting into motion alignments happening. And even though I focus on this on a daily basis, every time I come in and I do another run through, right, I get deeper. I have the same effects. So with that, like I was saying, with that said, last week we were in the solar plexus, right? So we're coming into the heart chakra and I'm having all the release. So my physical part of my body, all the emotion, all the work that we did last week is physically working its way through and out. So I'm supporting my system fully using herbs. I've got my herbal tea going on, peppermint, because it helps my tummy and it helps my heart chakra. It helps open up my lungs, right? And our lungs are directly connected to that heart chakra area, that heart energy. So Hint, 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 things that we can do to support those things, right? So today, let me pull up my sheet so I don't get us sidetracked here, because otherwise today we're talking about foods that can help support the heart chakra and essential oils that we can use to help support the heart chakra and herbs that we can use. And I just got dinged from Facebook. Who knows what I'm saying now this time? But guys, make sure you like and follow me on the YouTube channel, because I never get dinged over there, or you're following over on TikTok, because that seems to go without any issues. You can also check out the website, Earth Angels Heaven Sent, and scent like the smell, because I am the oil queen. I love my essential oils. I love the power that they hold. So earthangelsheavensent.com. All of the feeds are listed there every day. At the end of the day, I put the new show up, so you can check that out. Also, all of the links, if you're interested in any of the essential oils that I have available, my link for the essential oils is there. If you're interested in booking an energy session, all of that's there. If you're wanting an intuitive readings, that's all listed there. It's all in one spot now. Yay! So excited. So earthangelsheavensent.com. And I will post the link in the comments here for that as well, real quick. I think I can come over here and pin it. There we go. It takes it a minute because it goes in both places, I think. Let me make sure. All right, guys. So the fourth chakra, our heart chakra, right? This is an energy where we feel joy, compassion, and love, not only for others, but also for ourselves. This is that cave, the center of self-love. It paves the pathway to our relationship with others, and it establishes our own self-worth. Physically speaking, it supports our heart, our lungs, our upper torso, our shoulders, our hands, our arms. And an imbalance in this area, we talked about this a little bit yesterday, but just a little reminder, right, can cause feelings of unworthiness. We could have physical heart issues, anxiety, low self-esteem, paranoia, low energy, poor digestion, and tend to be more in the angry or negative energy side, staying there a little longer than, just a quick adventure through. Grand Rising, my beautiful sister Tanya, Grand Rising. So today we're going to talk about the foods, right? What are some of the foods that we can use? You guys, I love how amazing Great Spirit is, right? Great Spirit really made it pretty simple for us. Eat the rainbow. When we're eating the rainbow of colors, the rainbow of foods, they actually have a frequency, a vibration that is similar to or brings about our center, that the food source, into that chakra and helps to bring it balance. So literally, it's like we're color coded. It really is color coded. So all we have to do is really, when you're thinking about that, is focus on the greens, right? Eating green foods, organic, healthy, pure, not processed, dyed green foods, but true Mother Earth, organic, good green foods, right? So green, raw foods, organic greens that help with energy and stress and provide our bodies with whole, balanced nutrition. Okay. One thing we can do is drinking fresh green juice. You guys, juice and green smoothies, if you have never experienced a green smoothie, they really are yummy. You can do some really amazing, yummy things. That is probably one of the things I missed the most when I lived in Maui, is in my garden every morning, I would go out and pick fresh kale, fresh spinach, fresh greens, and make a green smoothie every morning. Doing this week brought me back and went, okay, that's something else I need to start doing again. This was something I forget, right? So coming back, this is why it's important to revisit these areas, remaster our energy, look at what we're doing as a whole, but taking it into individual pieces, right? To remind ourselves. So drinking fresh juice, making salads, starting your day with a green smoothie, Any of the leafy vegetables that are especially healthy um, are leaning more towards that. So like kale, broccoli, spinach, chard, dandelion greens, guys, right? That thing that so many people, oh, those are just weeds. Yeah, dandelions are so powerful. It's insane that we chalk them up as weeds to me. Like that just speaks volumes in itself if you really look at that. But that's another whole nother episode, right? Parsley, celery, cucumber, zucchini, matcha, green tea, avocados, lime, mint, minty, right? Peas, kiwi, um, apples, green apples, right? Green apples, even in a smoothie. Again, another amazing. Add some green apples to some kale. It's yummy, totally yummy, yummy, yummy. So these are all foods. Just eating certain foods, just introducing certain foods will automatically start bringing us into balance with our energy systems. And when we talk about mastering our energy, right, every week we talk about a challenge. So I challenge you with this to find some green foods, to introduce them this week into your diet, but then really connect, right? Connect with your energy, do some breathing, connect with your body, and really, how do you feel? How does it make you feel? Do you feel more energized? Do you feel the fuel in your body? Do you feel, or maybe it doesn't work for you so much? Maybe try this or that. Do the testing when you're at the store buying the stuff. Maybe go buy some fresh produce to make that smoothie. And do the test where you hold it up against, you don't have to get crazy in the store. You don't even have to really touch it up against, but close to your heart chakra with both hands. And then, stand with your feet planted firmly on the ground, rooted, right? And then ask your body, would this be beneficial for us right now? See if you move forward. See if you move backwards. Your body will sway to and from. Kind of start to feel your way to your foods. Okay? Feel it. Feel the energy in it. See if it resonates with you, with your body. Okay. I love avocados. I personally love avocados. Me, yeah. My body, not so much anymore. Like I can't do it. It's like a big no, 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 don't do it. Right. So that's why it's important for me to look at, because there's something within my body that knows better. I have to learn to listen to it rather than trying to force it to listen to me. That's learning to master our energy, right? My opinion. Just saying. So those are some of the foods. I posted in the group my divine message I received this morning. Wording may not be great, but I hope everyone gets it. On forgiveness. Yes, I hope so. We'll find it. And which group? Did you post it in here, Kelly? All right, guys. Now let's chat about oils, right? So those are some of the foods that we can introduce into our diet to help bring alignment. We can also use herbs, teas, right? A lot of those into teas. Peppermint tea today I'm drinking, like I said. Essential oils. Some of the essential oils we can use. I decided last night, going over the list of oils to make some bath bombs. You can see that on the, let's see if I can get it on there. You can kind of see it. So it's the first time I've ever made bath bombs at home, but it's fun and really super easy, you guys. Like, want to talk about a super fun way. There's like 4 ingredients, I think: baking soda, Epsom salt, not baking powder, citric acid. What else is in there? There's one more thing. Cornstarch. 4 ingredients. And then oil, of course, essential oils, some ow! What's up, brother? How are you? So good to see you. Mountain Man in the house. It's been a while. Sorry, my throat. We're moving up through, right? Moving this energy. So anyway, just a few fun ingredients, right? Taking my essential oils. So I used geranium, lavender, and then I wanted a little bit of a earthy, kind of to help get rooted as well. So I used a copaiba, or no, not copaiba. I used cedarwood, a little bit of cedarwood in there, just to have this balance. Oh my gosh, you guys, it smells so good. So using essential oils just like in that type of way. And now I can take this and I can do a foot soak, right? I could do a foot soak, and when you drop it in the water, it does a, it does the whole bubbly fun thing and changes colors, all that fun stuff. So, but it's relaxing. It now has the essential oils. It has the Epsom salts in it. It's going to help pull out, right? Detoxify the salts. Those help to release, let go of. The essential oils help to um, bring into alignment my heart chakra. Those are all oils that are beneficial for the heart chakra. So just the frequencies of those, the relaxation, the peace. This chakra is about peacefulness, right? The peace, the calm. So some that are good for that is rose oil. Also, rose oil is one of the highest frequency oils on the planet. Used to be the highest that we knew of, but recent research has shown us now that some of the pines, actually the spruces too, the Northern Lights black spruce, the black spruce, I believe it is. I'm not 100-fold on that. It could be, but it's one of the pine spruces trees we've just discovered is actually even a higher frequency than the rose. So notice too, like as we move up, right, the frequencies, the frequency of our chakra starts to elevate as well as we move up through the chakras, okay? Lemon helps to open up the heart chakra to self-love, self-nourishing, lightens you up while uplifting your spirits, and brings clarity as well. Neroli, it's a natural relaxer, tranquilizer, helps to just chill out. It's a regulator of the nervous system that helps to open up the heart chakra. It uplifts your spirit and encourages confidence, joy, and peace. Marjoram, guys, this is an herb, right? Again, this is an oil we can use, but also an herb that we can use in our everyday to help support this area, this chakra. Restores warmth, self-compassion, and self-nourishing, something we focus on here, right? When feeling lonely or isolated. So really helps when we're having those heart tugged, right? And then, of course, lavender helps us to relax, let go of stress, releases fear, which is connected to the heart center and opens us up to more love. Yarrow, it's known for its wound healing qualities and also assisting in releasing anger that's caused from a wounded heart. Anybody ever experienced that? Amazing how just these frequencies can help us to release these emotions, release these things that made us energies that get built up within us. The frequency helps carry it away. Jasmine, this is literally one of my favorites too. I love jasmine. It's super high frequency. It's uplifting. It's a joyous oil that balances the emotional system. It helps to soothe us if we get anxious and can help with depression and empathy. Chamomile helps promote a calm and clear mind, reduces emotional disruption and depression. And then geranium. This emotional healing oil restores confidence and trust in others. Again, heart chakra, forgiveness, doing some forgiveness work, which we're talking about today. These are all oils that would be super to have around you when doing this prayer, meditation, forgiveness type of work. It's like Miss Kelly's talking about, right? Her meditation, doing this work. These are things that'll help support, bring us into alignment, open us up so we can receive clear, intuitive messages and knowingness and be in that flow. It can help. So geranium can help heal a broken heart and open one up to love, right? Need to soak in lavender today, feeling really down today. I love that you brought it up. I'm sorry that you're feeling down. I really am. But on the flip side, I'm happy that you are aware of your feelings and understanding that it's okay that we have down days. We are allowed to feel that way. It's important that we allow it to flow through us, that we don't camp out there, right? That we don't hang out or stay there, that we acknowledge it and understand, is there a message in it? Is it just a need to relax and that it's time for you to rejuvenate? Is there something that we need to let go of? We have to have time to relax and be calm, be still, and know what these things are. So the fact that you're feeling down today is a signal your body's saying, hey, I need your attention. Let's do this. And you're aware. That's starting to master your energy. Girl, look at you. You're master already. Master already. We're all masters of energy. Just are we consciously mastering it? Are we consciously mastering it? We are energy, right? We are. And I suggest, yes. So get what, man, I wish I could just zap this. If we had that technology. We're not quite there yet, right? Where I could just zoom this to you. You could have one of my bath bombs and go soak. I think I'm going to do a foot soak. I'm not a fan of my bathtub where I live, but I'm weird about bathtubs. I kind of am. But a foot soak today would definitely be beneficial because I'm needing some support as well. I'm releasing, letting go. Things are moving. I'm doing the work with you guys, right? So, heart chakra, it's about breathing too, remembering to just breathe, 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 breathe. It's all good. Let it be. Oh, Pauline, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing up and supporting. It's a group effort. We are one. It's bringing our energies and our loves together that makes it, right? Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's a blessing and honor. It really is. Okay, guys. So today, Miss Kelly, I cannot wait to hear your whole aha. You're having all of you guys, really. It's amazing. I know you all are. Just some of us are open and more open to sharing. Some of us aren't, and that's okay because that's part of our path and our journey. But I know the universe is always divinely conspiring just for us. And I know if we're coming together and hanging out, you're receiving something that's working. That's getting some kind of wheels turning. Somehow the message is received, right? And that's the beautiful thing about how we are. It's so amazing to me to see. And especially in this heart chakra, it's so important, I believe, that we see how beautifully unique that we all are. We're all made of the same stuff. We all have the same 7 chakras, right? But this heart center, this is our connection to source energy. This is our connection to the knowingness. And because we are so unique, this is where God, Great Spirit, source energy, universe, whatever it is you choose to call it, but this is the place where we connect with that. One of the very first things for me, if you guys have remember or been around, I should say, for my spiritual awakening, it was a big divine 2x4, literally upside the head of I had an awakening, like, bam, you're awake. Hello, here's your divine connection to spirit, and we're going to be chatting. And it was right here. It was from right here. I knew that feeling. I knew that was Great Spirit, God, source energy that I had made a divine connection with. And the one thing that Spirit kept pointing out to me was just that you can't fake the frequency of love. Divine, true, to our core, the core of the chakra, love. And when we're in alignment with that and we know that, we have that compassion, that empathy, that self-love. This is an important chakra, especially when we talk about the forgiveness, right? We're coming into talking about the spiritual laws of prosperity. And forgiveness is an important one. And it's important that we have forgiveness not only for others, but for ourselves. For ourselves. We've always done the best we could with what we had. I don't know a person on the planet. I really don't. I can't think back and know a single person on the planet that didn't do the best they could with what they had to work with. Might not have been the same choices I would make, but was what their choice, their path, their journey. Did the best they could with what they had. And I don't know about you guys, but I've also been my worst judge. I've judged myself harder than anybody else could, thinking that everyone else was, but anyone else could. Forgiveness is the magic key, the magic ingredient that releases us. It's that frequency, it's the vibration of release, letting go, so that it's not affecting us anymore in that way. It doesn't mean we're going to forget, because we're not going to forget. We came here to experience, not to forget things. We came here to have an experience. We don't want to forget it because we don't want to keep having it. We want to see if that energy is coming back around. No, we're going to shift our thought patterns. So we're not going to forget, but we're going to release our hold onto it. We're not going to drag it around with us anymore. Forgiveness. Good morning, my beautiful sister, Miss Kelly in the house. Hello, Auntie. How are you today? So I like to share with you guys, we're going to move into the food for thought, and forgiveness is our focus. To quote one of my favorites, Wayne Dyer, when you change your thought, you change your life. Basically, I said, do you just say I forgive, but do you dig to the root, let it flow through every chakra, out the crown, and truly forgive and release it? Bam! Bam! I got you, sister. So Miss Kelly Jones just shared about forgiveness for her. This morning in her meditation, she asked Spirit, so do I forgive? Do I just say, how do I forgive? Basically, is what I'm getting. She's out, how do I do this? Do I just say I forgive and that's it? And basically what came through, right, is you dig to the root of it and you let it flow. You get to that emotion, the truth of it, right? Which is when we see through the heart center, the vibration, we're in the flow, the true spiritual flow, mastering our energy, we're able to have different perspective, allow it to work through our chakras and release it through the crown, just like she said, right through the crown, back to spirit, letting it go fully out of us. That energetic, that's what forgiveness does, is it releases us out of us, out to the spirit, source energy, God, back down, right? We learned about that. That's the kind of the tree of life. It comes up from the roots all the way out to the ends, right? Out to the spirit. What happens? The leaves fall back down to the earth. They recycle. That energy recycles back into the roots, eventually works its way back through the tree again, over and over. That's us. That's energy. That's how we flow. So yes, forgiveness is about having to it's not just words. It's the feeling. It's getting to the root of the emotion. It's facing, that's shadow work. That's true shadow work, is forgiveness. Being willing to face the things that you didn't think you would be willing to face, to take responsibility and to release others from their responsibility of what you think they should have reacted or done. Understanding again that forgiveness does not mean that the situation was right or that they were right or you were wrong or any of that. It just means that we're not going to carry that crap around anymore. We're going to let it go, period, through our chakras, experiencing it, right? If we get to this heart and we have a balanced heart and we have emotion coming through us, we have compassion, we have empathy, we're able to let it flow through us rather than trying to resist it. When we try to resist it, we're holding on to it, right? Resentment, rescind the energy, regret, re-get me that energy. We've got to have forgiveness and let these things go and flow through us. Kelly, I'm so excited for you. That's such a beautiful experience, and I'm so grateful, right? That's that. And how did Miss Kelly get that information? Because she has a spiritual practice. She allows herself time to herself now. Not that you didn't before. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying the period. She allows herself the time to nourish mind, body, and spirit, which means being quiet and asking the questions to spirit, to God, to universe, to her source energy, and then being open to hearing the answers. And those answers come from spirit right here in the heart chakra. They do. This is the divine connection. So excited. Miss Kelly, my Auntie Kelly, we have Papa Bear, or Papa Dragon, excuse me, not Papa Bear, Papa Dragon, going to be having surgery tomorrow. So if everybody could send positive, loving, healing vibes, knowing, absolute perfect health, steady hands, beautiful success in all that's going to occur for him. And so it is. Jamaica, is that Jamaica? Are you another Jamaica over there? What? Okay. So guys, part of my spiritual practice every day that I share with you is food for thought, nourishing ourselves, mind, body, spirit. We're going to talk about our thought process. That's already getting into our 9 o'clock hour here. So we're going to move on. We are. Food for thought comes from, I share with you guys a guide for spiritual living. This is a Science of Mind magazine that comes in the mail. It's a monthly subscription. It's $5 a month. It comes right in your mailbox. It has a daily quote with 2 different mystics, philosophers, leaders, reverends, ministers, things like that, and then different little food for thought, and then an affirmation every day. There's also amazing articles, just upbeat, literally like Anita, and I'm not going to mess it up, right? Morjani, right? Mind, body connection and healing, honoree. Okay. So these are the things we talk about every day on here. These are the types of articles and things that are available in this. This is another great tool or type of tool to have magazines, this type of positive, encouraging reading, books that you can have on hand, of course, Ernest Holmes. I love Ernest Holmes. Any of his books on hand to read for positive stuff. Edwina Gaines. Emma Curtis Hopkins is one of my absolute favorites. Ralph Waldo Emerson. All of these types of positive, encouraging things to read and to build our minds and positive energy to our thought patterns, to make us aware, to help bring us to awareness of our consciousness, are good tools to have around. Okay. So today is September the 7th, going for the gold. First quote comes from Brene Brown, The Gifts of Imperfection. Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Oh, wow. So we're in the chakra that's all about giving and receiving. We just learned about that yesterday. Forgiveness is literally about the spiritual laws of prosperity, which are about giving and receiving in 100-fold. Forgiveness is about giving, receiving, right? And here we are going for the gold today. Y'all think there's a synchronicity? I love how this works. The universe is always divinely conspiring just for us, if we're available to figure that out, check it out, understand it. I'm going to repeat that one more time because it's just so good. I mean, I don't know about y'all, but it's hitting me. Divine 2x4. Boom. Look at spirit divinely conspiring. Hello, Virginia. Welcome. Alexandria, Virginia. Welcome. All right. Brene Brown. Until we can receive with an open heart, we're never really giving with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, right? So if you're judging yourself for receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. Consciously or unconsciously, we have judgments attached. That's a big one for like a lot of people like to give, but have trouble with receiving, or vice versa. They're really great at receiving, but they're not so great at giving. It goes both ways. It really does. And neither one is right or wrong because they're both out of balance. They're both out of balance. So like we learned yesterday, if you're good at one, start looking at the other and see if you're in balance with that, right? How are you at receiving? And if you're really great at giving and you're not good at receiving, do you really think that you're giving without judgment, or is that maybe not a truth, not your truth? Maybe are we allowing some illusion in that to throw us off balance a bit? It's about giving and receiving. All right. Our next quote comes from Ernest Holmes, Lessons in Spiritual Mind Healing. We do not have to know the specific means by which our good is coming to us, for it is inherent in the law. We must be sure and never doubt that this good is forthcoming. Our intellect may become a great hindrance or a great help. If the intellect causes doubt, it is a hindrance. If, on the other hand, it reasons these things through and comes to the conclusion of their reality, it is a great help. Mind your mind much? We mind our mind, right? Mind our mind. I remember the one and only time I ran track in high school. I hated it. Don't get me wrong. As a martial artist, I was athletic and loved to run and jump. What I hated about track was the manner in which the coach, who was also my art teacher, talked down to me on the field and in art class. He was one of the first teachers to tell me that my goals, dreams, and aspirations were beyond my reach. Even after graduating from the Art Institute of Pittsburgh, which he said I never would, he said their standards as a school must have dropped. While I did give up on the dream of working in Hollywood, I did not stop dreaming, probably because of the way my father raised me. I simply charted a new course of the gold. After years of searching, I finally learned two key things. One, we need not ever allow anyone, including ourselves, to tarnish our dreams of getting the gold. Number two, not only do each of us have a right to go after the gold, but in truth, we also have a responsibility to accept it and to claim it because it is already ours. By gold, I mean God, Omni, life, divinity. God, Omni, life, divinity. Gold. We are already God, the omnipresence, the omnipotent, the omniscience, life and divinity itself, incarnating as each of us. Accept your truth and boldly wear your gold. Wow. Boom. Mic drop, right? Thank you, sister, right? Divine 2x4s much, guys? Here we're talking about forgiveness today, too. Forgiveness, this heart center, right? When we understand that we are spiritual beings having a human experience as a spiritual being, divinely created as we are, who we are, so we can make choices, so we can have these experiences. There is nothing truly for us to even be forgiven for. But yet we have an illusion that we must have forgiveness. So we have to do it for ourselves. We have to forgive ourselves. Spirit doesn't hold a grudge against us for anything we've done because we've had this experience. We are still spiritual beings. We're still that same core of what we always have been. It's us that has to release the energy around it. Us. Forgiveness. It's us that needs to have the forgiveness. It's already ours. My tummy is grumbling right now. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. So, our affirmation for the day is going to be, I am receptive to all the good that is God. I am grateful for the gold. Gold is mine by divine inheritance. I need not earn it. I'm going to remind us again, right? God, gold, meaning God, omni, life, divinity. I love that. Let's go for the gold, baby. So that is posted on the Earth Angels page, the Facebook page. And I figured out how to post it in TikTok now too. So the daily affirmation is posted on the on my regular page over there in TikTok. So yeah. All right, guys. We're going to move on to our spiritual. Feed ourselves, nourish ourselves, mind, body, and spirit on here. Again, focusing on the spiritual law of forgiveness. We're going to see what the cards have. This is a collective message for all of us. If you are here now, Spirit has something for you to hear if you're open to receive it. Good morning, my beautiful sister Karen. Forgiveness is giving forth that which keeps you from being whole. Bam! I love the way you phrased that. That's perfect. Exactly. Forgiveness is magic key, you guys. It really is. It's the magic. That's, I don't know how else to put it. Just try it. What do you got to lose? You know, what do you got to lose? And I get that it's not as easy, right? It's really not as easy. And I really love that Miss Kelly brought it up today, and how it came up is so beautiful because, right, that's spirit. I love the way spirit is reminding us that when we're doing this work, when we're going in and doing the meditation and we're using these tools, it is important that we are aware that we are moving energy and that we do find ways to use these tools to support ourselves, because it does have to work through all of our chakras and release out. We have to be aware and support our physical body, support our mental body, support our spiritual body, making sure we're spiritually being nourished and supported ourselves, right, through this process. Because otherwise we try to pretend it's not happening or shove it away. We're not listening to our own energy. We're trying to manipulate it rather than allowing it to speak to us and really coming into our power of learning how to harness it and use it to our highest good. All right, ready, set. Okay, we've got 3 cards coming today, guys, because we got from 2 different decks. 2 cards just came out of there. I was guided today to pull from the Angels of Abundance and from the Healing with the Angels. As a collective message for us out here today. And I feel like this is definitely a collective message, but it's kind of split message. There's a certain group over here that this will resonate, and a certain group over here this is going to resonate with. That makes sense. It will. To those that it's supposed to, it will. Okay. And a combo. So anyway, y'all know what I mean. When the card resonates for you, you'll know it's for you because it'll resonate and you'll know. So you can accept it, be open to it, or say, nope, it's not for me. Pick it up or leave it behind. Up to you. Like I said, healing with the angels coming in. We're talking about forgiveness. The reason they're bringing this up is that forgiveness is important. This is part of the healing process, especially if we're talking about the heart chakra. We have to have forgiveness. We have to have release, let go of these things that we might be carrying around that are holding us back and holding us down. And it's important to take the time to meditate, go into this chakra and spend time with your emotions, with your feelings. The 2 cards, there's 2 cards coming in from that deck. We have nature and music. Okay. So again, coming back to talking about the heart chakra, spirit, your angels, your guides, your team are saying it's time to get your booty outside. Get outside in nature, get your feet in the sand, get it out in the forest, get it in the local creek, get it in the local river, get it in the ocean, whatever it is, get outside wherever you're at and you're able. Get to the local park if that's the closest thing you can get to being out in nature, but go spend time outdoors, specifically spending time with the trees. Here this angel is right with the trees, okay? Very specifically with the trees, with flowers, okay? Today we're talking about essential oils, even using oils, bringing nature into your home because they are all about frequency, right? The pure, authentic essential oils are high. They're the same frequency as that tree is out there. So it can help bring nature into you. These are ways to do it, but it's time to do that. And use music as well. Use music and get in touch with what it is. Go and sit with your heart chakra in nature. Turn on some music. Allow the music to flow through you. Allow random pick, right? Just the radio. I'm a radio girl. I love that for that reason. But you can now do random picks. You know, there's so many different ways. But literally connect, be out in nature, connect, and ask your team to communicate with you through music. And they will. Listen to the songs that come on. Listen to the music. Allow the emotion. Allow the song of the music. The beautiful thing about music is, right, the person when they're making that song, where they're at with their frequency, the frequency of their voice, the emotion that they're feeling in that moment of the creating, of making it, can connect with our energy frequency because it's all about vibration and create that emotion within us. So if we have emotion that's pinned up within us, sadness, anger, resentment, regret, things like that, that maybe we don't even know where it's at, music can literally get us in touch with it and help it to vibrate right on out and through us, just like Miss Kelly was talking, right through us. We can release it, we can voice it, we can sing in the song. We don't have to go into the memory, but we can feel the emotion and let it go. We can allow the memory to come up with the emotion and the song and releasing and letting go. These are part of ways to move. This is a beautiful tool. Beautiful music. Get out in nature, okay? Doing both of those are going to be beneficial in the forgiveness work in clearing and assisting the heart chakra right now, right? Welcome, Linda. Hello. While you're doing this, also, dreams of abundance, okay, is coming in. It's important that we stay focused on the things that we are wanting to create as we're learning to release and let go of, right? This stuff. Especially right now, we're in the manifesting time with the moon energy, the energy we're coming into, ironically, with this, right? Is a coincidence, not a coincidence, with our series and the energy and the releasing, how the universe is divinely conspiring for us. If we're doing this work right now, we're coming into a time of the new moon where it's about planting our intentions. So we just are letting go of the junk we don't want anymore. Now we're making sure we're focused not on the stuff we just let go of, because we're letting that go. That's gone. We're focused on the energy, the love, the peace, the joy, the happiness that we want to come in. That's being focused, dreaming of abundance, right? That's our cue right now to stay focused on our dreams, our goals, not letting anybody else, just like we just read about too, right? In our food for thought, not letting anybody else come into our dreams telling us what we can and cannot do. This is our ability, our reason for being the unique self we are. This is why we have the passion. This is why we were created by spirit, to be our own frequency, our own vibration, right? Now here comes the dual meaning I was talking to y'all about. It's a split message, if you will, okay? This is also a message for, might not resonate with everybody. This first part, I believe everybody here is going to resonate. Second part, this is a selective few or maybe all of us, but maybe not everybody. And what's coming in is, again, the dreams of abundance, but this is bringing in the sleeping when you are at night and you are sleeping in your sleep realm. One, it's letting you know it's important to get more sleep. You're not getting enough. You're not allowing your body enough rest, relaxation, even meditation, even if it's not in the sleep time, just sleeping with our eyes open. We can do that. It's called meditation. It's allowing the brain to hush and using a candle or a soft gaze on something, or just lightly, or closing our eyes lightly, but being awake and allowing the brain to just come calm, come still, is a form, not the only way to meditate, but a form of meditation. You're being asked to do this now. Sleep more, meditate more, rest more, come still. Come still and know, okay? This is the place where you're getting your divine guidance. It might be in the actual sleep realm, so making sure you get 8 hours of sleep, or 6 or 10, whatever it is for you, because again, there is no number. I know the world will tell us there's a magic number of sleep that everybody should get, da 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 da. We're all different. I hate to break it to you. There might be an average that would be, an average for everybody that's a good number. Okay, I could buy that. But it doesn't mean that particular number is the best for you. It might be 7 hours and 42 minutes that is the perfect sleep for you, because you're divinely unique, right? So this is why it's important knowing your energy, knowing your body. Pauline over here, talked about today. She knows that her body is saying she needs some rest. She's going to take this time, do a bath, a soak. That's resting, relaxing the body, the mind, the spirit, consciously, right? But this is the place of connection, and you're being reminded of that. And you're being told the reason this is important is because your dreams, and this is especially when it comes to supporting ourselves, this is about supporting yourself, are fully supported. But you've got to be in the flow to see, to receive, to get these divine ideas, to understand what your next step is. Instead of, I love you even brought it up, Kelly, here it is, right? Instead of, I got this, I got this, right? And moonlighting. You're being called to start your dream work now part-time. Doing what you're doing with what's going on, but starting on the side. But it's important that you take this time to connect so that you know what the steps are to do that. You're being supported fully in your passions, your dreams, your shift of career, the career that you've always dreamt. The one thing I'm just hearing so loudly, if you could pick one thing that you could do the rest of your life and get paid for, no matter what it was, you would happily do every day and fully 100% be fully supported, what would that be? That's where the streams of abundance coming in. Stop and really asking and knowing and feeling what that is for you. Not what everybody says it should be, not what you think it needs to be in order to support you, right? Again, what is the true passion and dream you have? No boundaries, limitless, unlimited possibilities. Dream it. And then you got to come into knowing that you're supported to do it. And by being quiet and being still, you're going to get the messages you need to move forward. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you. Thank you, sister. That helped you guys. Thank you for hitting those hearts. That does help with the algorithm. Thank you for liking and following and sharing and inviting, helping us expand, because the more people that we can touch and help to light up, right? It's all about bringing the light to the darkness, period, for all of us. Thank you, sister. Love and light to you. All right, guys, we've made it to the end in 1 minute. How do you like it? I wrapped it up right on cue today. Dun, 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 dun. I do hope that you guys received something today that will help you to elevate, help you to connect with your heart chakra, help you get a little more understanding of your personal energy system, learning to master your energy. I'm always available for any questions you might have. earthangelsheavensent@gmail.com. Same as my handle everywhere across the board. Also, again, just a reminder, if you'd like to book any type of sessions, I have my energy healing sessions, intuitive readings, aromatherapy consultations, everything across the board at earthangelsheavensent.com. And also all of the shows, especially this 8-week series, are posted over there so you can go back and rewatch. They're tagged each day, which week it was and what day, so you can rewatch if you missed any of the days and get caught up. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. I will be back tomorrow morning, same time, same channel. We're going to do some breathing exercises. I do have some breathing techniques we're going to work with tomorrow. Do a little exercise, breathing the rainbow in a little bit more. We did that last week. So some of these tools that we can use when we're out and about and we're feeling wonky, we're going to share some of those tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you all in the morning, mañana. Love and light to each of you. Have a beautiful, blessed day. See you soon. Reiki is a Japanese technique for stress reduction and relaxation that also promotes healing. It is based on the idea that the unseen life force energy flows through us and is what causes us to be alive. If one's life force energy is low, then we are more likely to get sick or feel stressed. And if it is high, we are more capable of being happy and healthy. Reiki is a simple, natural, and safe method of healing and self-improvement that anyone can use. It has been effective in helping virtually every known illness, and it always creates a beneficial effect. Reiki works in conjunction with all other medical or therapeutical techniques to relieve side effects and promote recovery. And because Reiki is all about the energy, it can be done at a distance, allowing you to enjoy a nice, relaxing session safely in the comfort of your own home. Schedule your in-person or distance session today. I look forward to working with you soon. Namaste.